Hello guys, welcome back to the lecture series of automotive design. Till this video, you have in the previous video and even before videos, we have seen about manufacturing process, and we have seen about some design requirement like a draft angle and the tooling axis. And in previous video, I have explained you every single command regarding surface design. Okay, so without those videos you will be having doubts. Okay, so before watching this video I suggest you to guys to watch that video. Okay, and today's topic is creating a tooling axis. So I told you in the I think it is in 8th session or something. What is the tooling axis? I have explained everything about it. Okay, I don't want to waste time on explaining that again. In this video, we will dedicate it on only creating a tooling axis. So there are many ways that we can create a tooling axis. Like for example, we can make a sketch at this point. Okay, and that sketch will act as our tooling axis. And or else we can directly choose the line command from here itself. That can act as a tooling axis. I told you one golden rule regarding tooling axis, right? That tooling axis should covers all the draft faces. Here you can see what are the draft faces. The faces that I am highlighting are the draft faces. Okay, you can see that, right? So the faces that are having the different color are called draft faces because they are not a straight walls. They are having some draftness, and the draftness, why it is for ejection purpose, and which will helps in manufacturing, right? Okay, this is about this part, and observe the geometry clearly. So how we can decide the tooling axis? See, for example, part. Okay, let's see this. If we made a part like this, and the core will be on bottom side and cavity will be on upper side, so then it is okay. Okay, but what if you done in this way also? Your cavity will be like this and core will be like this. That is also fine. But what we have discussed, most of the cases, the positive draft will should be lie on core side, right? So which will it will facilitate the easy ejection system. Okay, so that's why what we do, we will consider a tooling axis like this way. Okay, this is a very first step. So you have to observe the geometry and you have to decide by your own. So in which direction the mold and the cavity and core will move each other. So I find that this is the most easiest and most favorable way of tool and core and cavity movement. So that's why I have chosen this direction. Now okay, now I told you there are many ways that we can specify the tooling axis. The very first step, we can create a one point at the mid of the surface, and from there onwards we can create a one line from that point and direction option, so that will access the tooling axis. Okay, let's create that. Select one point and select the surface. So it is not forming at the center. What we do, okay, but before that, what I recommend you to learn is, you keep your specification tree very organizedly. Okay, so what I'm doing here, it is my class A surface, so I'm changing this geometrical set name as class A. Enter. Okay, now what I do, I'll just publish. There will be a publish option. I'll just publish that class A surface. So what will happen, your class, your surface, whatever the things that you are publishing, those are out of this design tree. So whenever you need something, that you don't have to expand all these features and you don't have to search for it. Okay, it is directly available in the publication. Okay, this is the use of publication. And let's talk about we are about creating tooling like this, right? So that's why I'm creating a new geometrical set with the name tooling axis. Okay, and right click, make sure you are defining that geometrical set. That means whatever the operations that you are doing, those are will be saved in the tooling axis only. Okay, now this is a part we talk about making one tooling axis in one way, right? So first way we are going to keep making one point at middle. Okay, but this entire geometry is selecting, that's why the point at mid of the surface is not going to happening. So what I do is I'll just extract this edge only, this face only with extract tool. Click on OK. Now what I do, I'll just hide this catia surface once and I make a point at middle on surface. Okay, you can give the value 0 and now you can see the point has created, right? So now take one line and select that point and make sure it is point and direction. Point already selected. In the direction you can see the compass. Obviously our direction is Z, right? After that you can expand this a little outwards. Click on OK. Yeah, after that you can hide the surface and you can hide our catia surface. Right, so this is a very simple step that we can use it as a drafting axis. Now remember the golden rule that I have said to you. Okay, what it is, whenever you are creating a tooling axis, it must cover all the draft faces. Now how can I check it? So select the line and select the normal view. You can, if you are able to see all the draft faces in that part, so then it is a good tooling axis. But in our case, what is happening, this face is not covering properly with this tooling axis. So what does it means? The tooling axis may fail in manufacturing process. So this is a wrong tooling axis. So what I do, okay, let's create a few more geometrical set. So tooling axis 2. So first one which is not going to working, so I'm just hiding that. Okay, now the second one is like okay, second one is directly you can create a sketch right at this point. Okay, so we have created that point, right? You can hide that. Okay, point it is. You can directly create a sketch. Okay, so let's do that also. Click on the position sketch and okay, you cannot possible like that. Let's insert an axis system at this point. Click on OK. This is fine and click on the position sketch and select the plane properly and choose the projection point as this and align the vertical and horizontal axis properly. Click on OK. Now what I do, I'll just take one line, okay, and I specify this line should coincide, should pass through this line. Okay, now what I do, I'll specify one angle. Okay, not in this direction. sorry. Okay, now exit. Now check it whether it is working or not. So select the line, click on normal view. So it is taking in a wrong normal view. So select this line again, a normal view. Okay, you can see that, right? So normal view means you will be seeing a line as a point. Okay, you can see the uh, you can see what is happening now. So through a sketch, we have developed one line with a degree of 7 degrees, so that all draft faces are visible. All draft faces are being covering. So that is okay. That is this line can act as my draft line, tooling axis. Now, in previous videos, we have seen about the draft analysis also. Okay, now let's create a draft analysis for this. The axis system on point. Okay, click on this draft analysis. Okay, it is asking about change the hue style. Make sure these edges are all point and all edges and material. Click on OK. Now click on this compass, place it on this tooling axis and choose the body. Now what is happening? It's showing everything as a green color. That means what are the faces that are uh, more than 3 degree that are appearing in green color. But you can see the colors here, right? So those are the faces that are being less than 3 degree. Those will be appeared in blue color. And those are the colors, those are the faces that are appear in red colors. That means they are less than 0 degrees. So whenever you have the red faces, that is not practically work out. You have to change it. Now earlier we have done one more tooling system, right? So let's do a draft analysis for that also. Hide this and hide this line and draft analysis. Choose the compass and place it on this axis and choose the body. Now you can see a face with a blue color is highlighting, right? So which does mean that this particular face is less than 3 degree of draftness, and we are already saying about what will happens if the plastic protected draft face is less than 3 degrees, right? So you have seen the difference between the tooling axis. We have created two different tooling axes, and we have seen how the tooling axis selection will impact the draft analysis. Okay, so we have understood that this tooling axis will be our okay. Now I want to show you a few more few more ways that we can do the tooling axis. Okay, let's hide this also. So in most of the cases what will happens, we will take the intersection, for example. So these are the in some cases we will be having four draft faces. So four are liking a four side walls. Okay, out of that we can easily create a tooling axis. Here you can see these are the two opposite draft faces, right? So if we can able to select one bisecting line between these two, okay, and again bisecting lines from this face, if there is any face slanted face draft face, we can take the lines of those two and we will be left with two lines, right? So by bisecting these two lines, we will be getting one more bisecting line. So that will act as our tooling axis. Let's do that practically. We will see how it will go. So these are the two opposite surfaces. What I do, I'll just first set a geometrical setup. Tooling axis. Okay, tooling axis 3 and okay. Now what I do, I'll just take line, and from this point to this point I will be having a line, right? So I will extend the line a few outwards and select one more line from this point and this point. Okay, now you have two lines, right? So what I do, I'll create a one more line, but it is bisecting line. So bisecting lines is nothing mean by that, but before that we need to have point also. Okay, so select the line and make sure it is bisecting, and select this line and this line. Okay, this point, preview. Okay, now what you have the bisecting line of these two. Okay, what does it means? Whenever you choose this line as your tooling axis, it will properly covers these two axis. Okay, let's do the same on opposite other faces also. So unlike this, so we in this side we are having uh, only one draft face, right? So in this case what I do, I'll just unhide the two axis system. Okay, so in this axis system what I do, I'll use the intersection feature. Select that and select the body and select the plane. Probably I'm choosing XJet. Sorry, do it properly. XJet plane and the body. Click on preview. See, this which is which is giving one straight line, right? So okay, keep all, you can keep it all. Okay, now what we can do, we can create our bisecting line like this way. Let's change this line color, so which is created as a bisecting line. Okay, not this color, green color, supply weight, pantone. Okay, that's fine. And talking about this line, so what I do again, I'm not having an opposite face, so what I do, I'll just create a reference line with a sketch option. Okay, can hide this line, that will cause confusion. Okay, let's take as 3 degree. Okay, you don't have to draw at origin. If you want, you can draw at this point also. Let's create a line at that point. Okay, three degree. That's fine, right? Okay, 3 degree maybe it is not possible. Okay, we will give it as 10 degree. Okay, now exit. Now we will be having two different lines. Okay, what I do, I'll just create a one more line, bisecting line between these two at this point. Okay, preview. Okay, Now we have created one more line like this way, right? So these are not coinciding properly, so what I do, I'll create a one more line, one more bisecting line between these two. Click on a point, just stretch a little. Now this is the point, that this is the line that you have created. Let's change the color so that we can easily identify it. Okay, now you can hide all these lines. The yellow line is only what we have required. Okay, now let's check the draft analysis for this. Select this draft analysis and choose the body and choose the compass and choose the compass like this. So it is showing all the red colors, that means, so if you flip it outwards, so it will start showing the green color. So that's it guys, that's how you can, these are the three most useful ways to create a tooling like this. Okay, hope you guys are very clear about creating a tooling like this. So if you find anything helpful in this video, please do subscribe to our channel and have a good day. Thank you.